fit with like a couple of questions that have been asked. What can a girl do to become a pro or semi-pro in the CSNA community? Like, what can they do right now actively as goals to become a CLG Red or a Dig player at someday?
I mean, if I can answer that, I'd say just play the game. Try to learn about the game. Try to play with people that you know that are already better than you, and then just grind the game. Like, I think that would be the best advice. Anything you do in life, the more you play, the more you practice it, the better you will be. And especially in the female scene, there's so many opportunities that I mean, you can. I hear myself double.
Yeah. So brief.
That threw me off. I'm sorry.
We heard you double. You started glowing.
I was like, what? There's so many smileys right now. But yeah, I mean, there's so many opportunities for women. So like, go for it. Just grind a game, just play, and just. I mean, I think Goose is a very good example of that, because I know her work ethic, or like she practiced so much, and actually she's a kind of role model for me, because I ask her a lot, like, what do you do to be better? Because I know she's already like probably one of the top female right now, and I ask her sometimes, I'm like, what do you do? What should I do to get better? So I think and then she always says, what, like, set some goals, try to work on things that you know you should work on. And I think you're probably will want to answer that question. But yeah, just like she tells me, like, keep grinding, keep wanting to learn the game, and you'll get better. And I think that's actually it. That's what you have to do.
Oh, thanks, Riley. I wanted to let you guys chime in. But yeah, I can definitely add to that. Yeah, I think having a good work ethic is number one. If you think about the time you spend doing stuff, if you're just spending time, if you're not using it efficiently, if you're not actually doing something productive with that time, it's almost as if you didn't do anything at all. Like, if I have 5,000 hours in a game, all I did was like match make, run around, fucking Mac 10 everyone. Like, did I gain anything from those 5,000 hours? No. But if I spent like 100 hours watching demos, DMing, KZing, I probably got a lot more of that, actually, because I learned the game. I practiced my mechanics, like actually practice my mechanics. Yeah, so I think spending your time efficiently is a good way to go to get better. I think, like Smiley said, setting goals, I think, is actually really important. Even looking back to, like, I wasn't pro my whole career. Like, I never played Counter-Strike before Go. When I joined Go, I felt like I had to compete against people who played this game way longer than I did. So for me, I felt like an underdog when I first started as well. But all I did was I just set small goals. I was like, oh, like, I need to learn how to play clutches better. And then, okay, how do I play my clutches better? And then I tried to teach myself. And when I couldn't teach myself, I would ask people who were better than me, hey, what do I need to do better? And now, what I do now, because I feel like I've learned all I can learn on my own. I ask people better than me. Hey, I don't really understand this scenario. Can you, like, break it down for me? I watch demos a lot now. I watch them a lot more than I did in the past. Sorry. And I definitely think demos, watching people play, is a really good way to learn the game. If you see common reactions from pros a lot of the time, eventually you'll understand, like, when to make those reactions yourself. If you understand why people are doing the things they're doing, then eventually you might do the same things, or you might understand the game a little bit better. So yeah, I think pugging is great, but I do think people neglect the little things that might not be as fun. But I feel like once you get into it, it actually becomes fun. Once you KZ a lot, it actually becomes fun to KZ when it's not hard anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I hate KZ.
Yeah, some of them suck. The ladder maps suck, I'll be honest. But, you don't have to KZ. But I definitely think people should work on their movement. I definitely think game sense is huge. Mechanics are obviously huge, but I really think people underappreciate game sense. It really carries you, especially, like, if you have decent aim, but you're not playing rounds well, then what if you don't even shoot your gun? Like, because you're putting yourself in terrible situations. So just something to think about. Set goals. Do the extra time if you really want to get better, because someone out there is doing it, and if you're not doing it, they're going to do it, and they're going to be better than you. So those are my
Thanks, Goosey.